Hello everyone, this is man HM. Welcome back to my channel. This time we're going to do a review on a WWE Legends figure, Ravishing Rick Rude. As you see, I do already took him out of the packaging. It is from Mattel, from the age 8 and up. There at the bottom of the packaging, right there. Here's the back of all the other figures you can get in this line, right there. I seen them all. No, I do apologize. I did not see Sid Vicious, but I seen them all. Maybe one day I'll probably get the rest of them. Here's the. I don't know if you're able to see that really, but there's the all the stuff and aesthetics right there about Ravishing Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude was in the well, it was in the WWF at the time until they had legally had to change it. And if you know, you know. Then now he also went to WCW after that and everything. So without further ado, here's all his accessories. You do get 4 sets of hands. You get more like a open palm hand. A mic hold, well, they could be like mic holding hands. They can hold other things, but you do get like a mic holding hand on left and right, and another open palm type hand. You do get the World Heavyweight Championship belt. There it goes right there. You get a close up on that. Unfortunately, it do have some downsides of my Ravishing Rick Rude figure, and we're gonna point those out right now. Let me just move all the accessories out the way. And the box is going to come back into play. So we're going to talk about it. I don't know why. Maybe some legal issues. I don't know why. But if you notice, and if you are a Ravishing Rude fan and you remember watching him back in the 80s, you know he had what on his shoulder? A tattoo. My Ravishing Rick Rude, and I watch other reviews of this Ravishing Rick Rude, so this is not a normal thing. They didn't put a tattoo on his shoulder, the anchor on the tattoo, and this is where the boxes come back into play. His military type tattoo, that you can see right there in the back of the box. Now I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe it was a legal issue; they couldn't do that, or whatever, because you know that was a different time period, different age, and how things was. But if you notice right here, maybe can I take this thing out, or is it just the back of the box? I don't know. It is the back of the box. But I can go up. If I show you more, I can take it out. I can take it out. You know, this is the tattoo that's missing right there. And then if you ever saw him in wrestling, that was a real tattoo. That was what one he did had on him. So I guess, well, maybe if I keep this figure, so we're going to talk about another issue. So here's my Ravishing Rick Rude bag. We're going to talk about another, and I love the pants, the tights and everything. And he does come with 2 fist hands. There's his boots. But there's the head sculpt right there. Tom Selleck looking. Mine do have a little paint blemish right here, right about right there. Could have took another coat of paint right there. But that is not the main issue. I can deal with that. That's like me really like nitpicking. But my Ravishing Rick Rude that I found in a while, my torso does not move. And I know you're going to say, well, oh, HM, you should have just put some hot water on it. I did it. Oh, take the hair dryer. I don't have one, and I'm not going out and buy one. I put in hot water for like over 2 minutes and does not move at all. So I wanted another review. Maybe I said maybe Mattel took your articulation point out of it away from it. No, it's there. But mine's is locked up and frozen. Like, if I try to move it, all I'm going to do is break it. So I'm going to have to really go out and get myself another one. I know I'm going to have to go to eBay. I know I'm not going to be lucky to find one in a while. Again, I did find this one on Target, but it's still a cool figure. I still like it and everything. There's the head scope. There's the back of it. There's all the stuff that he got on his shorts. I mean his tank, wrestling shorts, and everything. There's the boots. There's the side of it where it says right there on his wrestling boots. The other side two peg holes at the bottom. They on the calico on that side right there. You do have where now you do have much smoother articulation on the ankles, where my ankles can go down, so they're not. You don't have to worry about that. I remember when the ankles would be so stiff that they thought they were gonna break, but at least you can go down on the ankles. You do have I wish they updated. Now I know they have updated the air crunch on the other up elite wrestling figures, but I wish they'd updated and give all of them the new articulation on in the air crunch. The head do move left and right. You get some good up and down, some side to side. I took the rubber bands because his hands was like more like this. Excuse me, his arms were more like this. I took the rubber bands. I let it stay on there for a little longer, so it did bring his arms more closer to his sides a little bit more. You do have a rotation here. You do have a nice. It does move nice and smooth on the elbows and everything. It can go all the way up, but only really downside is really pretty much really hurts me more is the missing of the tattoo, because I know they can put tattoos on there because you're CM Punk figures, your Steph Rollins figures, and all those. So I only think the only two things I can really think of, the reason why they didn't put the tattoo on there is Mattel made a mistake, or legally they just couldn't put it on there. That's the only thing I can think of. I might go online and see if I can find that type of tattoo on eBay and see if I can find one. I know it'll be like a water one. I just put it on there to fix it, but I don't know if I'm going to see if I can find myself another Ravishing Victory figure. And I know some people say, oh, why don't you just go to Mattel and tell them about the issue? I'm cool. But I hope you enjoyed my review and my gripes. So everybody have a good day, good night, enjoy your collection, and I'll talk to you guys later on the next review with the Hobby Man. Enjoy your collection.